welcome to a very special moment for us. This is the first time this boat's been on sea trial. We're in Monfalcone on the Mediterranean. We've just left the factory of Benetton Italia, and we're very, very privileged to be on the new F4. So this is the very first in the new generation of F-line from Prestige. Of course, Prestige have been the #1 in this size range for many years globally, and so it's a big step forward to come to the market with this boat. As we walk through, you'll see the level of finish is up, the detail is incredible, and there's a lot of really nice, unique steps forward on this boat. You know, if we're starting at the back, and we can just start here, the first thing to look at is what we call the transversal seating, or as the French say, the vis-a-vis seating. So no longer do you have your back to the water. You're very much in touch with the sea, and that's a lot about what this boat is. It's a boat that works beautifully in regard to the connection with the ocean. The connection with the ocean is what Prestige has been working on different models, from the X70 through to the M line, and now on this third generation of F-line. So here we are in the cockpit on this vis-a-vis transversal seating. I can look out to the ocean, and it's a really clever area. We've got the bar fridge, we've got an electric awning, so as the sun sets that can come out and down. Of course, the table opens up beautifully on both sides, so you can have seating and more seats around here for dinner. And this table also goes down hydraulically, and then there's an infill. So if you want this to become more of a relaxing area, then you can do your sunbathing out here as well. So really nice multifunction area, works beautifully, and then of course the bathing platform for you to launch the dinghy or swim off, which can go up and down, and as we know they do really nicely. And one of the really special features about the new F4 is the OceanView galley. It's a first really in its class, and it works beautifully well. So you can be here cooking, preparing, talking to your guests, but when you're at the kitchen, you're looking out again with that connection to the ocean. So really important. Again, this boat is all about the connection to the water, and this does it beautifully. It's a really nicely finished galley area, right down to the fittings of the drawers, loads of storage back here, full length, full height refrigeration, all integrated, more storage up above. So it makes sense. It's a great place to be, lots of preparation area, but mostly the most incredible thing about it is this view to the water. So you feel connected, but you also don't feel like you're sort of innards of a boat when you're preparing food. So it's a very fresh, nice place to be. So we're in the saloon of the new F4. It's an amazing feel. There's a lot of really nice upgrades. There's new material in terms of the woods, the finishes, the materials here. All feels very, I guess it's a gentle sort of luxury on this boat. We've got one sliding window here, you'd say, and the semi-door on the other side that opens right up. So the flow of air is fantastic. It's very fresh and it feels good. The TV here pops up, so you can be relaxing, having TV. There's a lot of seating space for a boat of this size. Is fantastic. And again, you can see your 360 degrees all the way around view. So it's a feeling of connection with the ocean through the OceanView galley. And again, we're connected to the galley. So both the transverse seating in the cockpit and seating here in the saloon is all connected beautifully by the galley in the middle. Now this table here, of course, as you would imagine, this opens up to have dining, so we can sit everyone around here for dining, and then it drops down hydraulically to act as a coffee table on this boat. So we're here at the helm station just having a look at the instrumentation and the controls for the new F-line F4. The latest technology, of course, so she's got Seakeeper 6 running Volvo IPS 600s, all the latest in the Garmin range. Also she has ship control, and as with every Prestige she comes with CNAPS. So CNAPS is a across the group product which is fantastic for monitoring the vessel when you're away from the vessel. So all the technology you need in the modern day boat. Steering's great, position is really nice, everything's adjustable, great view out. Of course we have the joystick here for the IPS to hand, and then your throttles to here. It's a great place. It's a very comfortable place to sit. You can obviously sit 2 people here, and it's nice. It's all very tactile,
Again, they've really raised the level of the finishes. This is a beautiful feeling leather material on the seat. Yeah, lovely place to navigate the vessel from downstairs. The F4 runs IPS 600s and engine access is really simple, just from the cockpit, so straight down and in, and lots of room to be working on the engines.
So we're going to go down to a really special area on this vessel. It's a private space. We call it a semi-main deck master VIP cabin, and the feel of moving around here is almost like you're in a spa. You know, it's a beautiful feeling. In a slight change of reasoning, this boat brings the master cabin forward. You can see on the lines of the boat that the bow is higher and it's rounder, and it gives you this huge king-size bed with full walk around. And I guess being this semi-main deck, you've got all the light coming in, not just from the sides, but you've also got the light from above. So you get this really airy finish, and it's beautiful. You know, the backboard here is the rattan that's provided to Hermes. So they're really leveling up what they're doing. A very plush carpet that we're on here leads you through to the head. The other advantage of this boat, and the reasoning for having this forward, we've got full headroom, massive cabin, king-size bed, but you're also away from all the noises that can be. So the engine's at the back of the boat, we're at the front of the boat. The generator is running the air conditioning through the evening. It's at the other side of the boat. So you've got a very peaceful place to be. It's a sanctuary. And actually you'll see you have to go down a couple more steps to get to the other guest areas. And so therefore this becomes very much a private space for the owner. There's lots of storage in this cabin. And again, you go to the detail of the finishes, just beautifully done. So leaving the semi-deck VIP master, you come down to quite a separate guest's cabin on this side. Lovely, you know, nice windows to the side, good sized bed with side access, and a very large double bed, so a queen size bed you'd say, if not a king. Lovely storage, good head height. As a VIP guest cabin, it doesn't get much better than on a boat of this size. It's just quite incredible what they've been able to do. So the layout of this boat, we have the VIP cabin to starboard, we've got the semi-deck master VIP cabin forward, and then here we've got two lovely single beds, so it provides a lot of accommodation for your friends and family. The second bathroom on the F4 can be found next to the two VIP cabins and also works as a day head. Really nice bathroom, beautiful finishes, Corian bench tops and Corian flooring, and a huge separate shower as well. As you would imagine, we have washer dryer access here, nice and easy to get to, nicely stored away, and more storage throughout the vessel, including here. So in line with stepping up all of the levels of luxury on board the vessel, I mean, it's quiet luxury, it's sort of whispered luxury. We have the signature side plates on the vessel, which look really smart. This is all stainless steel and backlit, so in an evening it just looks beautiful. So walking up the side of the boat, grab rails all along on both sides at a nice height, and then stepping up here. So you're stepping up to a higher bow, that gives you all that headroom in the master cabin. So when we're up here, lovely area for relaxing, for sunbathing. Has an option for the bimini to come up and give you some sunshade, which is always nice. And then moving forward, classic anchoring. So we've got the windlass, the anchor, self-launching, to launch it from the flybridge, and then easy access to the anchor well. And if you want to control it, you can control it from here, as you'd expect. So for sunbathing, lying down, and perhaps sitting up reading a book, this works really nicely. Okay, so we're up on the flybridge. It's a huge flybridge. So this is the F4 flybridge, and it's massive. So we've got full seating all around here, so you probably fit 6-7 friends up here. The table folds, of course. Nice wet bar here, so holding up. We've got the sink, we've got the barbecue, and then of course in here we have the refrigeration, or the drinks fridge. So this is very easy, very nice area to be. So we've got, moving forward, of course, the helm seat, really nicely done, ergonomical, works well, lots of adjustments in this seat. Visually, when you're sitting at it, you've got great views. You know, it worked, it's in the right position. Sunbathing area here, and then seating area for your friends here. So you can be here, again, with 3 or 4 friends sitting next to you. Really well done flybridge. Not sure quite what it's missing. It seems to offer everything. On this one, we've got a canvas bimini that can come and be put away. And of course, we do offer a fiberglass hardtop on the vessel as well. So we've just come in from our first sea trial. So we went into open waters actually quite calm out there. A really pleasing boat to maneuver. It's a brand new hull designed by Michael Peters of the USA. So it's traditionally a deep V hull. So it digs in really nicely as you go around. All the testing of this boat was done in Vendée, so on the Atlantic coast. I was just talking to the project manager. So most of the testing was done around 2-meter seas, and it just felt great. You know, there's been a big movement, a lot of the flybridge boats from Italy and other countries where they're moving away from the deep V, going for more speed, but actually when you're getting into they skate around a lot more. They don't have what a deep V offers in terms of when you're actually out at sea. And so this new Prestige will sit beautifully in the Australian market, especially heading up the east coast of Australia. Just felt absolutely fantastic. So she's running a Seakeeper. See, when we're at speed, we're not needing to use the Seakeeper, but a new Seakeeper 6 on this vessel. We're running IPS 650s, so twin IPS 650s. Yeah, it's a dream. Drives beautifully. Hard to fault, really. It's the other interesting thing that we did was they're working a lot on the soundproofing of these boats, and I think this is for sure going to be one of the best in class. You know, when you close up the back of the boat and you're in the saloon doing 20 knots, it's quiet. You know, you have lovely normal conversations, and that's wonderful. So it's a nice feeling of the soundproofing. They do it very, very well. So it's good. All in all, real privilege to be on board this boat. I'm sure it'll be a huge success in the Australian market. So I hope you enjoyed this very special walkthrough on the sea trial for the first time on the F4. We've been able to do the walkthrough whilst heading out to sea, which I think's worked really well. So if you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe, and we can share this with more and more people, lovers of the water, and spread the name of Prestige throughout Australia.